he just does ones as his tag.
That's apparently it's a Joker thing because
Slacker
McGee.
Slacker from this region.
Slacker
Joker player does that.
Yeah.
Not as many ones, however.
Yeah. It's funny, you know what's so crazy too? Ryan started doing, when Jerry started coming back, Ryan started doing all ones because Jerry started doing the 4 ones, which is how many that Ryan used to do.
Yeah.
And then Jerry started switching to this many ones because Ryan started doing back to doing only 4 ones. And then they, like, it just, yeah, whatever. Anyway.
This match, no, honestly, unless you want to get into the nitty-gritty of things, nothing has really happened.
Yeah, it's
like,
kind of just like them
this damage.
interactions.
Yeah, this damage is like natural.
Yeah.
Like eventually you just get here.
It's definitely gonna be a slower set. I know Jerry. Obviously, we talked about before in the last time we were watching him play.
Jerry is patient.
Very, very patient. But Pink is also very patient. And playing a character that like can afford to play that patient game very often. He's also pretty familiar with this matchup. He plays Gummy a lot. Like
we called Jerry a veteran earlier. The veteran is understatement for Pink Fresh.
Yeah.
This man has seen it all.
Definitely.
And is the experience. Oh my gosh.
What a trade. We take those for sure. Both of them laughing it off.
The experience that this man has gathered over so many years of competing is unreal.
Yeah. People underrate Pink. He's one of the best Smash players like ever.
Yeah.
He's won multiple majors in 2 different games. Or not multiple majors, but he's won multiple majors and then in 2 different games. So he won one in PM and he's won one in Smash 4.
And if I had a nickel for every time that Pink Fresh took MK Leo to Game 5,
you'd have like 30 nickels.
I'd have 2 nickels.
He's done it,
which is not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
I think he's done it 3 times.
Really?
It was once with it was the SS Wolf.
Yeah.
It was one other time he told me about. I don't remember. And then
there was probably one other time too.
Yeah. And
I'd have 3 nickels.
I'd have 3 nickels. At some point before the game this game dies, Pink will have enough Game 5 Leo sets for us to be able to buy a Wawa milkshake.
True. I can't wait for my Wawa milkshake tonight.
Oh god.
I am Saitomic's, or actually, sorry, I'm a Veil's passenger princess. So I'm praying that he takes me to Wawa.
I feel like we're gonna like watch back the VOD. Everyone's in comments like this commentary sucks.
Yo, we are some awful commentators.
Yeah.
However,
just having fun.
Yeah, this is fun.
I'm
sorry if Smashman 2020 or 2023 is it? Smashman 2023. If you in chat, please leave us alone.
He's gonna specifically be like, yo, Colin's commentary is garbage. Moru though, love
Moru though. Moru, MD?
MD? Yo, MD go crazy.
My brother in Christ, I come here every week.
He's more
Why do you
MD
hate me
than
so
me at this
much?
Point. Colin's more MD than I am.
Yeah. Just because I live 3 seconds away from MD.
All right, back to the set.
Back to the match.
I hate it. It's actual brain rot.
Bro.
A lot of these interactions.
Someone needs to stop us.
No, actually. Production guys gonna come into our ear and be like, hey, you guys should get off commentary. But yeah, we understand.
She's so crazy. Love her.
She's so crazy. I think the biggest thing that we're noticing, though, at least from the match, like going back into it, is that like it's very obvious that, well, 1, Ping is very seasoned in this matchup, but for 2, it is very, very hard to play this matchup out. I know a lot of some of the really good Jokers have told me when I've played them in Read before that they think that it's even.
Yeah.
Pink does not think it's even. He thinks it's -1 for Joker.
So true.
And I think I'm willing to agree with him. It very much looks hard for Joker a lot of the time, especially because like a lot of the characters in this game, a lot of the game plan for them is to jump in on her.
Yeah.
But if Pink's playing correctly, he's able to stuff a lot of the characters' game out with Ram. And some characters don't have privilege, like all the Spaceys, for instance, all can jump over her, can jump against her pretty well. Joker doesn't seem like to have that privilege. Joker, just because of his jump arc for 1 and 2, he's not as fast in the air as they are. But I don't know. I think it's very much possible for him to win. Obviously, he was able to get that, would have gotten that first stock if he didn't get a beat into the stage and die.
Mm-hmm.
So making it tied up.
What I'm noticing is that Min does this to a lot of characters, but really mobile ones, it's kind of rare. But Joker, weirdly enough, is forced to to definitely take his time in neutral, and he's looking to swing second.
Sorry.
Depending on what type of pace Pink Fresh is establishing, Joker is definitely forced to swing second, or like find where his positioning should be to swing. And that just means that Pink Fresh is controlling the pace of the match, and it's super good for a character like Min Min to be doing against a character like Joker, because like the quote-unquote speed demons, like she doesn't do that to a lot of them.
Yeah, she really can't. Like I mean, granted, those are usually the matchups she struggles in the hardest, which are Fox, even though Pink thinks it's even, but
Sheik.
There we go. Sheik being Min Min's absolute worst matchup.
Broken.
Here it is, broken. I know it's like unpopular opinion for some reason, but
Corrin is broken.
Hold on, here does Min's here.
Yeah, she actually does really good against meta picks such as Steve and Kazuya
And Min Min.
and Min Min. I'll give it up.
Bro, Neo says that he thinks his match is +1. I'm like, you're crazy. Not because I disagree with him, but like, that's crazy. They used to think the matchup was like borderline impossible. He's like, no, I think it's winning.
I have a genuine question for you.
What's up?
Did you not notice me doing the Corrin bit, or did you just ignore me?
What was the corn bit?
The Tweak Talks.
I didn't ignore it. I did not realize it. That's my bad. I was not ignoring it. I just did not realize it. Corn is broken.
Corrin is broken.
I wish I'm going to Monday. I should just memorize what Chuck says as the response. It's really funny.
Shout out to Chuck Nasty.
That's my goat. Okay.
I wonder if he occasionally like peeps Xanadu and just like
Probably.
he like just hears us talking about that. That'd be really
I'm sure
funny.
he does peep it sometimes just because, you know, they probably watch Pink sometimes for locals.
Pinkaless, Freshaless.
Yeah. Pinkaloid, Freshalloid. Sorry, I said side joke. But he probably does just because, you know, they're good friends. I know they're actually like really good friends outside of just Tweak Talk. So unlike us, we don't like each other after our podcast is over.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. I'm here for rides into Xanadu, and then that's it.
Double down tilt dash attack.
Bro, Pink is so cancer. It's not even like, it's like in reality it's not that bad. Like he's just doing what he thinks, like just doing whatever. But like a lot of the time, like a lot of top players, and me and him have talked about this a lot, will like he'll go for intentionally like ignorant options just to see how you deal with them. Jerry obviously not knowing what to do, so he got hit.
Depending on how you use them, it's one of my favorite like types of establishing / adaptation processes, which is called checks.
Yeah.
So I think it's something a lot of people can look into. But doing like quote unquote belligerent things every now and then, or like just doing whatever you think that the opponent could not be ready for, or establishing pace of some kind with one of your like good options, or like it could be defensive options, neutral options, anything along those lines. You can establish checks like that, and you can establish an adaptation process that's in your favor from the start.
Yeah, definitely. One thing I want to say for Jerry, at least for this matchup, or at least for the set so far, I think that would help him a lot, is that every time he gets Pink at the ledge, especially at kill percent, I feel like he would benefit a lot for going for like a lot of tomahawk grabs from his back air positioning.
I think so
too. For a lot of back air.
Joker just gets gimped there. That's crazy.
Yeah. Can't relate. Can't give Joker there.
Not me, bro. Not me.
I personally die at 3,
Who's
but it's okay.
Who's we? Shout out to Enhanced PP.
That's my goat. I miss him.
Bring him back.
Bring him back. It's gonna be weird when he comes back, because he's been gone for so long. Like, is Bro still gonna be #1 in the region?
That's a really good question.
I know
because he was dominant. He's dominant.
Even when he was like during his flop era, he still ended up being #1 on the PR. So he's.
And now it's really just like him and Pink Fresh at this point.
Yeah, definitely. It used to be Zachary D for a while as well, but he's no longer around the region. Yeah, Zachary Dobbs. I'm done. Also, Jerry's nicer. He's not like, he might be thinking, but he's also nicer. I just want this to be said. When I played him last, he iced the crap out of me, and I still won that game.
Iceman.
But it was cold as hell that day, Also, my hands were freezing. I won game 1 after he iced me before we even started the set. He won game 2 barely. And the game 3, he's icing me because he's like, oh, he's figuring it out. Let's give it a second. And it is so cold. But I SD'd my first stock and I was so sad because I hit it to 100. I hit it to 180.
Yeah, I watched that. Yeah.
One interaction. I was cooking. It's all good.
I'm so glad we have an Iceman.
Every region needs one.
Well, I feel like we actually have a lot of Icemans here,
sure.
here in the great MD.
That was a really good tech chase with the side B.
Oh. Pink Fresh fighting out of there.
Pink's recovery routes are the best out of every min-min in
Every single min-min.
Including, like, Proto.
Yeah.
Proto's, like, a lot better in, like, other options.
Proto just dies sometimes.
I think the big reason why Proto be dying, I'm not gonna lie to you, is that Proto be holding in.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad thing, like, per se, but, like, it comes from the fact that he doesn't want to have to force himself off stage, so he'll just take the hits 99% of the time. But sometimes people will go for DI checks, and he'll get, like, for instance, if Jerry hit him with down throw bear at, like, 90, he would just get down throw bared and die because he holds in 99% of the time.
Yeah. Pink will be playing against, like, Ridley or some other character that just, like, that is, like, only viable in the meta because they kill people at 0.
Yeah.
And, like, he'll just be living.
Yeah.
He doesn't really die like that.
It's funny because he created a new thing. I'm not going to say it just in case he doesn't want me to, but he created, like, a thing specifically for a route that the Ridleys do to try to kill Min-Min, and he told me about it. And if you go watch back one of his last sets, it's not the most recent one, it's one of the later recent sets of him versus, that was a really good bait, which is unfortunate on the timing. But it was one of those more recent sets versus Creepuba. He actually ended up pulling it off, and he was very happy. It was very, because he just told himself, he's like, I think I can do this next time I play. He just told me that, and I was like, maybe? I don't know. Like, it's just such a niche situation. Like, I don't like to tell.
Wow.
And then he just did it first try. I was like, oh, okay, good talk. You're just better than everybody. Got it.
I got it.
Honestly, Jerry, next time that Pink's off stage, never mind. I'll stop talking. Anyway, I was gonna say next time Jerry's off, not Jerry, Pink's off stage, Jerry should put his back out as if he's going to do back air and then go for gun.
I think that would be smart. I'm not sitting up there in winners finals, but I don't know if I'm really down with the up guns that Jerry's been trying.
Yeah, it's obviously not working because Pink's just holding his jump because he's, well, for one, he knows he's not bad, but two, also because the only real way he can die is if the gun hits him early.
That was good platform pressure.
Yeah. So a lot of, like, for instance, like those situations right there, it only would kill him if he jumps early, because then he would have a harder time for it to snap because of where her blind spot is.
Catching that timing.
Yeah. The
double arm is so hard to get through.
Pink is also, like, insanely good at it. If you see him drop it, he's playing bad that day. Like, back throw. I need Pink to go for the day one someday.
Yeah, I was like, Justice killed there. Oh my god!
71?
And he almost died.
He's playing a top tier.
I didn't even realize that arm was charged like that.
Up smash for up smash?
Yeah, good damage.
He go blow for blow. It's my goat, honestly.
Blow for blow.
Pink just moving around all these hitboxes. Again, can't relate. I just get hit there. He's better than me. All right,
he doesn't care.
Pink's
oh my
playing
god.
Hot.
You know, that was crazy. That was actually a really quick 3-0.
It was very nice.
And Jerry not even playing bad today, or at least based on what I've seen. Definitely clutching it out, or just straight up mopping people.
Agreed. He's probably favored to be his opponent in Grand Finals. Yeah, but I don't know. Cytomic or Avail's playing very well today. Rel's not looking terrible. He got a game off of K-Bean.
Is always in the mix. He's like the dark horse.
Oh, it's confirmed.
MVBA.
It's confirmed Rel versus Jack. So I guess we.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess it's over there. So I guess we're not getting up. So.
Shout outs.
Bets. Who does Rel go?
Rel, I'm thinking.
Okay,
I think Incineroar.
I'm thinking Wario at least game 1, and if he counterpicks, it's going to be Hero, even though he doesn't play him anymore.
I don't see him going Game & Watch.
I was going to say Game & Watch would be a bad pick because its matchup is terrible.
Yeah.
And then
also, he doesn't really try, because I know a lot of Avail sets. He just doesn't try Game & Watch against Avail very often.
Yeah. As he shouldn't, honestly, but